Welcome back. And Jacky is back with the latest offering called Jabula. Now, this soulful amapiano single is relatable and shows versatility in Jacky's repertoire and content since her debut album Ready to Love in 2014. Her 14-track sophomore album called Don't Let Go was nominated for the Best Pop at the 2022 Summers. The former member of the 2003 Pop Stars winners, Jamali, joins us now in studio this morning to talk more on the new album. Jacky, good to see you. Good to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's always nice to be on the news.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you so
look
much.
amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate
Jeez,
it. Thanks
man.
for
I mean,
having
it's been
me.
20 years since Jamali. So what are some of the lessons you've learned in your musical journey?
I think I've taken the good with the bad, because I enjoy singing more than I don't like certain parts of the music industry. But for the most part, I think I've just taken it one step at a time. If I'm invited to perform at places and just to and have, the ability to keep recording music, I think that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
That's what's been important to me and what sustained me and made me happy to be in this industry, not any of the other politics, really.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just considering how much of an incredible journey it has been for you and the other Jamali band members.
Yeah.
And I understand that you've been celebrating a 20-year anniversary of the band, eh?
Yeah, we celebrated, actually, this year is actually the formal 20 years of Jamali.
Yes.
So last year we did our first show at the State Theatre to celebrate Jamali's 20 years in the industry. So it was a good one. It was a good one.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Any plans of maybe regrouping in the future?
I'm not at the moment, no. At the moment, we're each doing our own individual projects that we are passionate about. However, when we get an opportunity to do some of the Jamali classics, if we're available, we do it together. But I'm focused on my own career at the moment, yeah.
And how have you managed to cultivate and nurture that kind of sisterhood that has, in the long term, contributed to your success as solo career or soloist?
I feel like it's a matter of mutual respect, and mutual understanding. And we grew up together, we went through our 20s together. So it's a big deal, to be able to have a sisterhood where you can, come in and regroup, do something together, work together in a respectful, kind manner, and then still separate to do what you need to do on your own. Yeah.
Let's not talk about Jacky away from Jamali.
It's about me.
Right. I know, right? Now, Jacky the Incredible.
Yes.
Let's talk about Don't Let Go. What inspired that? What's that all about?
I find that my career just kind of happens to be, or music just kind of happens to me. I don't ever go into studio planning to do an album or planning to do anything really. It's just a mood, it's a feeling, it's a vibe. And, if the collective that's there is feeling the same emotions, or we're just going through the same thing at the same time, it just becomes beautiful. And that's how the album Ready to Love came about as well. I was literally just jamming with a couple of people, and then next thing I knew, we had an album that happened to be nominated as well, which is just a cherry on the cake.
And speaking of which, I want us to discuss your curation process.
Yes.
When you say that you don't actually plan on producing a particular album, it just happens and it turns out to be fireworks.
Yeah.
What is that process like?
Because I guess because I've always been next to the business of things. Everything is such a business. Everything is money driven, and money this and this has to chart, and this has to hit, and this is so many sales and streams. It's too heavy for me.
And contract issues.
To be honest, it's just too heavy for me. I don't subscribe to that. I understand it's a business, but I also understand that this is my life and this is how I want to live my musical journey. I just want to enjoy music and put out music, win or lose, and just be able to share my heart with people and just to celebrate with them. That's what I think I enjoy more than anything else.
Yeah. And I see that with your latest project, it's been laced with a little bit of amapiano flavor.
Yeah.
What made you decide on amapiano?
I didn't know it was piano.
What?
Says the 20-year career muso. I didn't know. Walked into studio like any other day, DJ Bake was playing this song, because I was supposed to record a song with my songwriter, Complexity, but then DJ Bake was playing this music, this beat, and I was like, wow, this sounds like a beautiful pop song. Let's go for it. They're like, no, girl, que piano, que piano. I'm like, que piano. Okay, well, put me on. Let me get on the track, and that's how it came about.
And I'm sure they've been asking themselves, girl, are you living under a rock? You don't know piano?
I didn't know it could be quite so classy.
It certainly is classy.
And so
it certainly
expensive
is classy.
sounding,
Yeah.
So I think I gravitated to the fact that it just felt so musical and so beautiful, and I thought I could do something on it. Yeah.
So is that a confirmation that you are now embracing this genre as your signature genre?
I've always embraced it. I just realized now that it's broader than what we thought.
Yes,
it's broader than what is fed to us. There's always the heavy stuff that's fed to us. Something that's harder, or maybe not aggressive, but more in your face piano. But this is I found it to be very, very musical and closer to pop. And for a vocalist, it had all the space for me to play. And it was fun, and I had fun with it.
And it gives you room to be versatile, eh?
Yes, and I enjoy that. Maybe that's the Sagittarius in me. We're always trying to try something new all the time. I'm always excited about trying new things and just not being in one spot. Because how do you grow? How do you learn? How do you... music is also about meeting new people and just expanding yourself, and reaching more people. Yeah.
And sampling different musical influences.
Why not? Why not?
So does that mean that you're turning your back on pop and R&B?
Never that.
Okay.
No, that's never going to happen. I feel like this was just something different, and I feel like it was something that I can also do, which is a plus. Like I said, when you're a vocalist, you can try a lot more things. Yeah.
I like the fact that you've got such a wide appetite of sampling different musical influences that will cater for the musical taste of your different fans.
Yes. I feel like it's something that I think I've always naturally been that way. I'm a very explorative person, if that's a word. I like exploring different things. I don't like staying in one place or just being like hard about, no, I'm a pop artist and that's what I do and this is who I am. But I guess, that's also what the industry is about. It is about boxing people, and I don't like being boxed.
Yeah. And not boxing people, it allows you to reach a wider base of your fan base.
Exactly.
So where to from here?
From here, we try and finish this album.
Yes.
That's what's number one. Finish the album and keep enjoying what I do.
Let's do that. And I want to host you again right here on Morning Live as you launch that album. Eh?
I'm excited to come back. Thank you so much.
Great stuff. All the best, Jacky. Eh?
Thank you.
Good stuff. That was vocalist and former Jamali member Jacky speaking to us about a new album, Don't Let Go. She will be back a little later for a performance.